So this is my current mining ETF. It's the one I'm using to get exposure to the metals and mining industry. And you can see it's a VanEck ETF with the ticker GDIG if you are in the US. If you are in the UK, it is GIGB. And we'll just scroll down a little bit here and read a bit about this ETF. You can see the fund description here. So it provides exposure to many different mining companies across different sectors of the mining industry. So gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, iron ore, and lithium are all covered. And you can see here that it's got a total expense ratio of 0.5%, and it's currently down a little bit actually at the minute as well. This is the ETF that I'm using to gain exposure to lots of different mining companies instead of owning them all individually, so it's good for diversification reasons. I think the main thing that's useful here about these ETFs and being able to look at them on the website is the fact that you can download the holdings and just have a look at the companies in them. So I've gone ahead and done that, and let's have a look now in Excel. So I've pulled it into Excel, and I've sorted it alphabetically, but of course you can sort it however you wish. And I've sort of noted a couple of names here of note. So you got Antofagasta, B2 Gold, Barrick, HP, Cameco, Pure Mining, Endeavour, Equinox, Fresnillo, Rio Tinto in there, Southern Copper Corp, Vale, which is a big billion miner, Wheaton Precious Metals, and there's much more, and you can look in there. Basically, this is a great way to gain exposure across different metals and mining sectors. Of course, this is not investment advice, but this is the ETF that I'm using to basically get exposure. I've actually got it in my SIP as well, so it's more of a long-term play. And since I've invested, it has actually gone down, but like I said, long-term, because the metals and mining industry is very cyclical. And of course, we've been in a major bull market recently for precious metals. It's pulled back a bit recently, but I do think longer term, because of the fact that these are tangible assets that these companies are mining, technology companies need these assets, construction companies need them. We need them for all sorts of things in daily life, car production as well. So I think long term it will do well for me, but of course we'll have to see. And I think currently it's about £43 a share in the UK. But I think, for what you get in terms of exposure, I'm pretty happy with it. So it's something I'm going to hold for the long term. But also, it's definitely worth having exposure to gold and silver, I think, because, again, they're real money and they do have a lot of practical applications in everyday life. And this ETF is just one of the ways that you can do that and sort of spread the risk instead of buying those individual companies. So I think it's definitely worth having a look. And you can, of course, find it on VanEck's website.